I've slept with my married friend's ex. So my best friend Courtney has been married to her husband Dave for like 3 years now. Before Dave, she dated this guy Nathan for almost 2 years in college. They broke up because Nathan moved across the country for a job and neither of them wanted long distance. It was pretty civil from what Courtney told me back then. Fast forward to last month. I'm at this work conference in Seattle and I run into Nathan at the hotel bar. We recognized each other immediately and started catching up. He bought me a drink, we talked about old times, and honestly it felt really easy and comfortable. He mentioned he was back in town permanently for a new position at some tech company. We kept drinking and laughing, and before I knew it we were making out in the elevator. I know how this sounds, but in that moment I genuinely wasn't thinking about Courtney at all. We went back to his room and slept together. The next morning I woke up and immediately felt sick about it. Not because of him or the night itself, but because I realized what I'd actually done. This was Courtney's ex. Sure, they broke up years ago and she's happily married now, but still. Nathan asked if I wanted to grab breakfast, and I made up some excuse about an early meeting. I got out of there as fast as possible and spent the whole flight home trying to figure out what to do. When I got back, I acted completely normal around Courtney. We met for coffee like we always do on Thursdays, and she was going on about some renovation she and Dave are planning for their kitchen. I just sat there nodding and smiling while internally freaking out. Here's where it gets worse. 2 weeks after Seattle, Nathan texts me. Apparently he got my number from some mutual connection from college. He wants to meet up for dinner, says he had a great time and wants to see me again. I panicked and didn't respond for 3 days. But then he texted again saying he'd be at this restaurant downtown on Friday if I wanted to join. Something in me was curious, so I went. Dinner was actually really nice. We talked for hours about everything from our jobs to travel to stupid reality TV shows we're both obsessed with. He walked me to my car and kissed me goodnight. I drove home knowing I was in deep trouble because I actually liked him. We started seeing each other regularly after that. Coffee dates, dinners, movies, the whole thing. And the entire time I'm hiding it from Courtney. Every time she mentions Dave or talks about married life, I feel like the worst person alive, but I still don't say anything. Then last week, Courtney called me freaking out. She ran into Nathan at the grocery store. They chatted briefly, and he mentioned he was seeing someone new but didn't say who. Courtney was genuinely happy for him and told me the whole story because she thought it was nice that he'd found someone. I just said, yeah, that's cool, and changed the subject as fast as I could. Yesterday, Nathan told me he wants me to meet his parents who are visiting next month. That's when it hit me that this isn't just some casual thing anymore. This is getting serious and I can't keep lying to Courtney. So now I'm stuck between telling my best friend that I'm dating her ex and watching our entire friendship explode, or keeping it a secret forever, which also seems impossible at this point.